Doc?
We see insane futuristic things in movies all the time. Most of them seem like they could never exist in our world, and if they could, it'd probably be around the same time Bender and Fry became friends, so we'd never actually get to see them. Luckily for you guys, humans are getting lazier and more bored as the years go on, so we've made some pretty insane technological advancements, which means that the things we see on Star Trek might actually become your reality. So, tell whoever is talking in the room to shut up and get your popcorn, because today we'll be taking a look at 10 insane future projects. 1. Mall of the World. You've probably already seen some pretty insane places in Dubai around the internet, such as the infinity pools, the amusement parks, or even the massive Dubai Mall that is already one of the largest malls in the world. But if you thought Dubai couldn't get any cooler, you should probably flick yourself in the ear for even letting that become an idea in your head. Dubai is about to get way more than cool when they finish building the Mall of the World. And we know, the fact that they call it Mall of the World kind of irked us as well. But once you hear a little more about this mall, you might just change your mind. First of all, the mall will be 48 million square feet. That is about 4 times the size of the Dubai Mall, which is 12.1 million square feet. Since Dubai just loves doing the absolute most, you know they weren't going to stop there. It will have 8 million square feet of shopping areas, the largest indoor game park in the world, with an air conditioning dome that can be opened during the wintertime, and areas for theaters, cultural events, medical tourism, and about 20,000 hotel rooms. The mall is expected to be able to receive 180 million visitors annually. If you're too broke to go to Dubai, don't worry, you still have time to save up, because this project doesn't have a concrete completion date. 2. MBR City, District 1. Dubai obviously has nothing better to spend their money on. I mean, who just gets up one day and decides they're going to build a whole city of apartments? Look, Dubai, if you don't want your money, just hand it right on over here. We'll take good care of it. The Mohammed bin Rashid City District 1 residences will be built next to Crystal Lagoon. So if you wake up and your husband or wife is looking kind of rough that morning, you still have something beautiful to look at. And if your partner is just so rough in the morning that the lagoon can't help, don't worry, because there will be 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments for more space. Of course, you could also just leave the apartment altogether and go jog on the boardwalk, swim in the pool, or just get a bite to eat from one of their restaurants. Just make sure you break out your life savings though, because rent is going to be over $600,000. So, on second thought, maybe you should just learn to love your partner on their rough days.
I think I'm in the right place.
3. Self-driving trucks. Usually, we're not on the negative side of self-driving vehicles, but not because we think they're unsafe or anything like that. We really just don't understand the point. Like, why the heck would you buy a car and not drive it? Anyhow, these self-driving trucks actually make sense, because we know that drivers get tired of going back and forth across the country. Tech startup Embark decided to try and solve the problem of long drives for truck drivers by installing an array of sensors and self-driving software into a Peterbilt tractor. The truck was put to test in late January of 2018 when it drove from California to Florida, covering 2,400 miles in 5 days without the help from a human driver. What? Are they idiots? What if something went wrong? Relax and eat a Twix, guys. Someone was in the driver's seat the whole time, making sure everything went smoothly. The autonomous trucks are used to haul trailers from hub to hub on the freeway, but local drivers would continue to handle the more complex driving tasks such as driving through small towns or getting off exits. 4. Self-guiding bullets of future. Self-guiding bullets? Are you really serious right now? As if guns aren't dangerous enough, these self-guiding smart bullets can change its course during flight, which enable them to be useful for when soldiers are behind protective cover and want to shoot around corners, because apparently they never learned to curve the bullet like my man Wesley from Wanted. That's fake, you fool. Really? Cause you weren't calling it fake when you went home after the movie and tried to curve your Nerf bullets now, were you? Anyway, the US Army has revealed testing of a revolutionary self-guided bullet at an advanced stage. The latest trials of the Extreme Accuracy Task Ordnance, known as Exacto program, has shown even first-time users can hit a moving target. We swear they want nothing in this world to take skill anymore. 5. Underwater homes. If you watched way too much SpongeBob as a kid and always wanted to live underwater, here is your chance. U.S. submarine structures are in the process of creating a 3,600 square foot roundhouse that is designed to sit in water as deep as 60 feet. Unfortunately, that means you won't be living in a pineapple under the sea. But this house is still pretty cool. I mean, you have the view of a beautiful coral garden with numerous fish and a wide assortment of invertebrates that you'll be able to feed at the push of a button. The house can be accessed via an elevator or circular stairway, and conduits for water, sewage, communications, and electricity are connected to the shore. So if you're willing to pay a weekly price of $14,000, you can go make Krabby Patties and feed the fish. 6. Floating megacity. For those of us who'd rather be above the sea but still in the water, don't worry, we're not left out. While those SpongeBob and Atlantis wannabes feed their fish, we can live in a whole floating city. With much of New Orleans built below sea level and the city prone to extreme winds, the New Orleans Arcology Habitat, or NOAA, could house 40,000 residents along with all services and amenities that would allow them to live their entire lives within its walls if they so desired. The structure's triangular shape is made to dissipate severe winds by allowing weather to blow through the structure in any direction with a minimum of massing interference. And even though it is designed to float, you won't just be floating around the Mississippi, so don't worry. Instead, a water-filled basin would be constructed on the bank of the Mississippi. The basin would partially be carved out of the existing land and also extended out into the river. 7. Kingdom Tower. As you're watching this video, the world's tallest building is the Burj Khalifa, located in Dubai. In 2019, though, Saudi Arabia is going to show Dubai who has the bigger building. When they finish the construction of the Kingdom of Jeddah Tower, it will stand at 1,008 meters, making it just under 180 meters taller than the Burj Khalifa, which stands at 830 meters. Of course, a building like this will be expensive as heck to build, with a cost of $1.2 billion. They need to stop throwing money into these buildings and come pay off our student loans. 8. The copy of the Titanic. Who's getting on this thing? Cause it sure won't be us. A life-size replica of the Titanic does sound pretty cool, but it's only a matter of time before they make a life-size model iceberg. The developer Su Shajun says the ship will be perfect replica of the Titanic ship that sunk in 1912, killing 1,500 people. It will also offer the chance to go through a simulation of the original Titanic's iceberg collision. Located in China's Sichuan province, this remake will not sail on any ocean, but will be permanently docked in a reservoir in Sichuan's rural Daying County. The replica vessel will be the centerpiece of the Romandesia Resort and will house hotel rooms. 9. Transparent airplanes. Engineers at European manufacturer Airbus are working on a way to make those boring flights much more enjoyable. They are working on a transparent plane. Yes, I said transparent, as in there will be a 360-degree panoramic view of everything happening outside the plane. If you don't like the idea of that, don't worry, because it only happens whenever the intelligent cabin membrane is set on transparent. Fortunately, that's just a basic feature compared to everything else this plane will include. The plane will have a vitalization zone and an interaction zone. In the vitalizing zone, for example, the air would be vitamin-enriched, while in the interaction zone, passengers could enjoy virtual games of golf high up over the clouds, or go shopping and try on the latest fashions in virtual changing cabins. Unfortunately, this plane won't be around until about year 2050, so if you're riding in coach, you best deal with the cramped seats, stale dry air, and jammed overhead spaces because you have a long wait. And number 10. 3D printing organs. Biologists are also exceedingly close to being able to generate differentiated tissue from our very own stem cells. This will eventually allow us to grow our very own organs, including the heart. No donors needed, and with virtually no chance of rejection. The fact that something like this is in our near future is absolutely amazing. They better not let me get my hands on one of those things though. I mean, who knows what we'll print. Well, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, and a sub is always welcome. Also, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified of our newest videos. But I'm tired of talking today, so I'll see you guys next time.